Elise woke up the next morning to a call from Henry.
Elise, I have amazing news. A previously unseen painting by Da Vinci was discovered in a ruin in Italy, but it was badly damaged. There was a competition to see who would restore it, and I submitted your work. You were chosen. You have the job.
When do I start?
Is your hand recovered enough to do it? I didn't think to ask.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna restore the painting, and it's going to be brilliant. Elise took the subway to work and walked into her studio within the store. The painting was incredible, a piece of history in her hands. 10 days later, Elise stepped back and examined her work. She was ready. A group of experts from the Metropolitan Museum of Art arrived to examine the painting. They looked with magnifying glasses, searching relentlessly for even the tiniest flaw, but they could not find it. Henry emerged from behind the experts and gave Elise a congratulatory hug.
Congratulations, Elise! You deserve all the success in the world.
Elise blushed at Henry's compliment and left with Henry and the experts to eat at a fancy restaurant in Soho. The next morning, while at work, Henry approached Elise.
Elise, this is huge. The Metropolitan Museum of Art has been struggling with their budget, so they've decided to auction off the painting, and you're gonna get a cut.
What about you, Henry? Do you get a commission from getting me this job?
I don't want a commission. You did all the work. You're gonna be a wealthy woman, Elise. I'm so proud of you.
When is the auction?
This afternoon? We should head out now if we want to make it.
Elise and Henry took a taxi to Sotheby's auction house and found a corner to sit in. The room seemed to freeze for Elise as a new man entered the showroom. He was handsome, but also achingly familiar. He looked like an older version of Jonathan, but that was impossible. The mysterious Jonathan lookalike noticed Elise and approached her.
Are you Elise, the art restorer?
I am. The man shook her hand.
I'm Sean, the new director here at Sotheby's. We're glad to have you.
Elise took his hand, stunned. Now that Elise was looking at him more closely, she could see the differences between this man and what she remembered of Jonathan. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sean. Sean gestured for her to follow him, and he led her to another man, who also strangely resembled Jonathan, but also reminded her of Zach.
This is Preston. He's a friend of the auction house and a well-known collector.
Elise tried to control her reaction. It's a pleasure to meet anyone who loves the arts.
The pleasure is all mine.
A strange tension hung in the air between Elise and Preston that she didn't quite understand. Sean cleared his throat, and Elise realized she was still holding Preston's hand. She let it go quickly, as though she had been burned.
I thought we could show Preston your Da Vinci restoration. I had it moved temporarily off the main floor so we could view it privately.
Elise nodded her consent, and Sean lifted the protective cloth off the painting. Preston took it in, checking every detail.
Is this an authentic Da Vinci? Yes, uncovered recently in a ruin and restored by the lovely Elise. I wanted to give you a chance to make an offer before exposing it to the wider auction floor.
Preston whispered an offer into Sean's ear. He nodded in satisfaction.
That amount would cover our fee and still make a sizable donation to the Met. Are you certain that you want to buy it? Yes, I'm absolutely certain.
Sean turned to Elise.
What size cut were you expecting?
Elise was caught off guard. She hadn't really thought through the financials. Elise wondered what to do. In the past, she would have just accepted whatever sum Sean thought was fair, but where had being kind and accommodating in the past landed her? Elise was tired of being the nice girl. I know that the majority goes to the auction house and the museum, but I thought I might get 20 million at least. Sean nodded.
Okay, do you want a check or a bank transfer?
Elise was stunned. She had never earned so much in her life. A bank transfer would work well for me. Sean nodded and pulled some paperwork out of a drawer.
Here, fill out this direct deposit slip and I'll transfer it to you once Preston has finalized the sale with us. We can finalize the sale now. I have the money.
Sean seemed taken aback.
Do you not want to consult with one of our experts to verify the authenticity? You said it was authentic and I trust you. Plus, I know what I'm looking at. Da Vinci is extremely hard to imitate. I know this is the real thing. It's been restored expertly.
Preston turned to Elise.
Your restoration is so expertly done. You could make a killing as a forger if you wanted to. No one would be able to tell.
Elise paused for a moment.
Okay, I've just made the transfers to you both.
Elise checked her banking app, and sure enough, a cool 20 million had landed in her account. She felt a zing of excitement shoot up her spine.
Hi, I'm Elise. Want to know my story? Then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of After the Divorce. Now,